Hello and welcome to a new video. In today's video I thought I was going to talk about some books I've been reading recently. It's time for a wrap up. So it wasn't long ago that I made a reading wrap up of all of the books that I've been reading during spring and in the beginning of the summer. But I realized that now when I've been home and now when I have energy, I tend to read a lot more and I read quicker, or it just depends on how big the book is or how good the book is. But yes, I've been reading and I thought, let's do a wrap up. So I thought I would just go through the books I don't own or I don't have at my own place. So here are the books that I've been reading that I don't own or doesn't have at my own home recently. So after I read The Institute by Stephen King, I continued the series about Ellen's Choice. It's a historical romance set in Sweden in the 1916. So I've been reading that. So I read book 4 in July. Gave that book 5 stars. I will put a picture of the book somewhere. I read that after The Institute by Stephen King. After I finished that book, or while I was reading that book, I did also listen to Mörkret inom honom by Andreas Ek. I listened to an audiobook. It's a detective thriller set in Stockholm in Sweden. And then I did read Döda drömmars ö by Helena Dahlgren. It's a young, I think, I wouldn't necessarily call it, maybe it's a young adult. It's a young adult book because we are following these kids that are maybe not young kids but like in the teenage years on this island that they are during the summer and having this writer course and while there's something strange is happening, if I put it that way. So that is all of the books that I don't own or have in my own home. Now let's So I made a reading vlog in the last few days of July. I made a reading vlog when I read The Island by C.L. Taylor, and it's how to put it. It was good. It was fine. It was not a new favorite by any means, but I did enjoy it. Do you want to know more about this book? I will link the reading vlog down in the description or put somewhere here. So yes, I did read it. I gave it 4 stars. Happy I read it. It was, like I said, entertaining. Then I read a recently finished Swedish book. It's thriller, I would call it. Maybe not detective thriller, but more it's a thriller, but I don't necessarily want to call it a detective thriller. But anyway, we are following three people. We're following Staffan, who works at the post office. He's changed the work, so before he used to work in the police with solving crimes and stuff like that. Now he wants to do something different, so he works at the post office, and something happens in the book that he needs to go to the dentist, because this book, if I would translate it, it would be the dentist. So yes, so he goes to the dentist and meet Olaf, and he also meet Olaf's co-worker Annika. And let's just say that Olaf, I don't know how to put this, but let's just say that Olaf doesn't really like that Annika seems interested in Staffan, and then it goes from there. So yes, did I enjoy it? It was too slow for me. I did like the ending, though, I did, but I would say that I won't be keeping this, if I put it this way. Yeah. Did read this. And then the book that I finished last night before I fell asleep. When you see this, it's actually Friday, so I finished this book on Thursday night or Friday, you know. So the last book I'm going to talk about in this video that I finished last night is Ellen's Val, part 5. This is part 5, and it's still set in 1916 in Sweden. In Sweden, we are following these women that are living in Sweden. Yeah, it's a historical romance, and I do really enjoy historical romance because this feels realistic. And like with part 4, I gave 5 stars, and this book I also gave 5 stars. So yes. So like I said, I've been reading a lot. Even if I don't necessarily think I've been reading a lot, I still seem to have been reading a lot. So here are all of the books that I've been reading recently so far. I haven't started a book yet. I might do that tonight. We will see what it will be. Have you read any of these books? Do you like historical romance? Do you have any recommendations when it comes to historical romance? Because I don't necessarily read a lot of romance, but if I do want to read romance, I seem to like historical romance. So any tips? Would appreciate it. But if you haven't already, please do subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and share if you want. It will make me very happy, and it will help my channel grow. So, and until next time, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.